second and 7. Running left, here's Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4. Walker now from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing on third and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just...
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted! Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Now an inside give to Walker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Ball at the 33 for first down. To the ground with Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And the Giants going nickel, third down coming. They kick the running back in motion. Gets this to Fant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Chase step, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the 4th. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Point after added on by Shudak. And the Seahawks go up by 19. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Seahawks offense running out now. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
They go with Walker here, and he'll get it up to the 44. We got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's Walker on the option. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Trying again, following the sack. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Giants 21.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line, 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action here. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And that brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to the air here. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Hyatt going in motion right. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Sudden change now, and about the most difficult sudden change there is for a defense. They've got to come on the field now with the end zone in clear sights of this opposing offense. That's not a pass that should have ever been thrown so deep in their own territory. And now it looks like it's going to cost them at least 3 points.
The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. And they'll only need to figure out a couple of yards here as they're going to start with 1st and goal from the 2. 1st and goal. Here's Walker. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Shudak on to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks go up by 19. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You can't start a fire without a spark? Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Pass play on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Gets himself free. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Giants trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. A bit of desperation on this team. He's got it inside the 25. The Giants using their first timeout. To the air now on 1st and 10. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 10 now. Into the hands of Neighbors. And this one does not go far. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. First down from the red zone.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. New set of downs for him from the 46. A give up the gut to Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. Second down now, 7 to go. Staying with Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.